Hey everybody, Marcia here. I am back today with another scrapbook process video from my creative scrapbook. Today I'm working with the Main kit, and this kit featured the gorgeous Maggie Holmes Gingham Garden collection from American Crafts. Now the kit also contained a stamp set from Jen Hadfield's Grateful Heart collection. So in the stamp set, there is this dotted circle with some florals and butterflies around it. And I had the idea that I could use this stamp set and stamp it 3 times and create a circle layout that is 3 by 3. I marked off on a white sheet of cardstock at 3 inches, at 6 inches, and at 9 inches, so that those would be the center points of my circles. And then turned the page and did it again and again and again, and then again in the middle. Just a little pencil hash mark so I could tell where the middle of the circle was going to be. Something that would be covered up later on by the pattern paper circles that I cut out. So I used a Creative Scrapbook circle cutter that I had to cut out 2.5-inch circles from various pieces of pattern paper. A large circle punch would work for this too if you have one. Then I went through the die cut ephemera and I picked out color coordinating ephemera pieces that I thought would work for embellishing my layout. I adhered pattern paper circles down onto my cardstock. I made a mistake here. I love machine sewing on my layouts, and I had thought I would machine stitch these circles down, and as I was working on this layout and I had all of my die cut ephemera organized, I just went right into putting my die cut ephemera on my layout. When I finished my layout, I looked at it and I said, I would be happier if those circles were machine stitched down. I did it after the fact, and let me tell you, it would have been a whole lot easier if I had done it from the get-go. So if you like machine stitching, be sure to stitch your circles before you go crazy with your die-cut ephemera. I am arranging my die-cut ephemera on here and using some of the vellum die cuts as well. Now, a trick with the vellum die-cut ephemera is it's very hard to adhere them down so you don't see the adhesive. So what I love to do is get out my Xyron sticker maker and use that so the adhesive covers the entire background. And once you get it on your paper, you can't tell that there's adhesive on the back at all. This is something I think every scrapbooker should have. You need a sticker maker just for tricky die cuts like these vellum ones. The main kit included a sticker sheet, and on this sticker sheet, they are not cardstock stickers. These are vellum stickers. To maintain the color, you might want to adhere them to white cardstock and fussy cut them out before putting them on your layout. And I say this because if you're putting a colorful sticker on a very dark background, it's going to change the color of the sticker, and you might lose some of the detail in the sticker. In some places here, I adhered my vellum stickers that I wanted to use, like the photo tab that I used to go behind my photo, onto white cardstock first, and then cut that out. I am using a canvas flare pin on my layout from Scrap and Happy Studio. This one says it's a boy. It has a cute little duck on it. So the picture that I am scrapping today is one of my son and his girlfriend from a maternity shoot that I did for them. I just love this photo with the cute little tennis shoe sneakers here that she's holding in front of her baby bump. And I just wanted something on here to identify the fact that they knew it was going to be a boy. I really love the canvas flare. They don't have a glare on them like some of the epoxy or tin pins do, and they won't rust like the tin pins do. I am also embellishing my layout with 2 pattern papers that I had fussy cut out. They're floral patterns. Now, Maggie Holmes always has beautiful floral patterns in her collection, and they always are amazing when fussy cut out to extend your die cut ephemera. Fussy cutting can take time. I'm still working from home, so when I'm in meetings, that's one of the things I can do while I am listening what other people are talking at the meeting. You could also do your fussy cutting when you're watching your TV shows at night. It is definitely worth taking the time to do it. The butterflies that I am using on this layout were fussy cut out from the pattern paper as well. I am also putting on some really tiny flowers here that were fussy cut from one of the pattern papers. Now, some people might think these are too tiny to cut out, but I think of them as like enamel dots, being able to use them. And they really add something, I think, to the layout. At this point, I thought my layout still needed something. I wanted to include more black accents on here to make it pop more, and I really liked the butterfly that was in the stamp set, and I thought it would coordinate well with the butterflies that I fussy cut out. So I got my Memento fade resistant ink back out and my acrylic block, and I am going to stamp some butterflies directly onto my background. Now, you have to be careful when you are doing this, when you have other ephemera pieces on here. I moved my canvas flare pin out of the way because it's very bulky, and where I have my stamp positioned on my acrylic block, I would have had to put it on top of my canvas pin. And I didn't want to risk having any ink transferred to the canvas pin or not getting a clean impression when I do the stamp because there's something bulky underneath it. I'm going to add some chipboard hearts on here too for dimension. And when I am using chipboard from American Crafts, I just really think it is so thick. And I don't always want so much dimension. So I will take my dental pick and pry apart some of the layers off the back and then glue it down. And yes, it takes a little bit of extra work, but I really don't like the bulk. I'm also putting a twine bow on here. I use my Bow Easy to tie it. It's that tool I showed you momentarily there. You can get that on Amazon still. I got it from a local card making store here that has since gone out of business. So with this Bow Easy tool, you can tie the perfect bow every time. I love it. I still wanted to put more black embellishments on here to create focal points. And I wanted something specifically to go on the tab above my photo. So I pulled out some washi tape that I had gotten with a Pebbles Peekaboo You collection a few years back. This has some really cute baby sayings on it, like "You are loved," "Grow your own joy," and Forever is made of moments like this. I did grab out another washi tape from the Pebbles Peak Boo collection that had baby pins and say baby boy on it. And I put that on the tab above my photo. Then to finish my layout, I tore some strips of the blue and white striped paper and arranged that at the top and bottom of my layout and did machine stitching there. So remember, do your machine stitching first before you go crazy with all your embellishments. My Creative Scrapbook puts together 4 kits every month, and let me tell you, they are amazing. This kit is packed full of amazing, awesome things you will love to create with. Again, I am using the main kit that featured the Maggie Holmes Gingham Garden collection. My Creative Scrapbook also has a limited edition kit, a creative kit, and an album kit. Go check them all out. Thanks so much for stopping by. Bye-bye now.